Rubies are known for their record-breaking prices. Some sell for over $30 million, but did you know that they can be surprisingly affordable? Today, I'm going to share 8 fascinating facts that will change how you see these fiery gems. I'm Becky Booker, graduate gemologist and your downtown rock hound. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what makes rubies so special and so accessible. So let's get started. Fact number 1. Technically, both rubies and sapphires are varieties of the mineral corundum. If corundum is red, we call it ruby. If it's any other color, blue, yellow, pink, green, it's called sapphire. Here's the twist. Dividing line between pink sapphire and red ruby is often debated. In some markets, lighter stones sold as pink sapphires might also be called red rubies. A vivid ruby will almost always fetch a higher price than a pink sapphire of similar quality. Fact number 2, rubies get their incredible red color from chromium atoms in the crystal structure. Chromium replaces some of the aluminum atoms in the corundum, creating that signature red glow. But here's the magic. Chromium also causes rubies to fluoresce under ultraviolet light. This means a lot of fine rubies almost seem to glow in sunlight because sunlight also contains ultraviolet light. Fact number 3, pigeon's blood. You may have heard this term used for the most prized ruby colors out there, a pure, vivid red with a slight hint of blue, almost glowing. Most pigeon's blood rubies come from Myanmar, historically called Burma, but here's where it gets complicated. For decades, the Burmese ruby trade has been tied to political and human rights issues. In the 1990s, early 2000s, many countries banned Burmese rubies due to concerns that sales were funding Myanmar's military regime. Some jewelry brands stopped using them entirely. Today, sanctions have shifted and ethical sourcing still remains a topic. Many buyers look for rubies with verifiable, conflict-free origins. Fact number 4, all about royalty and rubies. Throughout history, rubies weren't just beautiful gemstones. They played a role in secret royal rituals. In ancient India and Burma, kings believed that rubies symbolized power, courage, and invincibility. Some rulers embedded rubies into their crowns and ceremonial armor. Others placed them under their thrones or even wore them directly against their skin during coronation rituals to channel protective energy, ensure a strong reign. And it wasn't just Asia. Medieval Europe also believed that rubies would guarantee health, wealth, wisdom, and success in leadership. Monarchs often set these beautiful gems into their regalia, not only to display wealth, to keep themselves safe from betrayal or illness. So the next time you see a glittering crown, remember, they're not just there for the glitter. They were believed to hold real power. Fact number 5, it's about technology. Synthetic rubies actually changed the modern world. They were the first synthetic or man-made gemstones that actually matched their natural counterparts. That means they're the same optically, chemically, and physically. The first man-made ruby crystals were created in 1837. They were microscopic and they weren't gem quality, but they proved the process. Rubies could be man-made. By 1902, Auguste Vernet improved the process, developing a method to create gem-quality synthetic rubies using the flame fusion process. This made rubies accessible to more jewelers and consumers, and the world of jewelry was forever changed. Here's where it gets even cooler. In the 1960s, the first working laser used a synthetic ruby crystal as its core. So in a way, rubies helped launch the laser revolution, impacting everything from barcode scanners to life-saving medical devices. Fact number 6, rubies are incredibly hard. They rank 9 on the Mohs scale, just below diamond. That makes them the hardest colored gemstone, tied with sapphires and perfect for rings or any everyday wearable jewelry. This durability is part of why rubies have remained popular for thousands of years. They survive generations, even with daily wear. Fact number 7 is about the most expensive ruby ever sold. It's called the Sunrise Ruby. This 25.59 carat Burmese ruby is set in a Cartier ring, and it sold for $30.3 million at Sotheby's in 2015. That's over $1 million a carat. Its vivid pigeon's blood color, exceptional clarity, and Burmese origin created the perfect collector's storm. Finally, fact number 8. Rubies are July's birthstone. Throughout history, rubies have symbolized passion, love, courage. So if you're a July baby, you have one of the most powerful and legendary birthstones out there. All right, since you've stayed with me this far, don't tell, but I'm going to give you Ruby fact number 9. In today's world, gemology and technology are at a very interesting crossroads. What does that mean for you as a consumer? It means you don't have to get all dressed up and go to those big fancy auctions. Whether you're an everyday consumer, a consumer with a budget, or maybe you're a passionate collector who prefers the very best auction quality materials, we got your rubies at ShopLC. So please check out the collection at shoplc.com and let me know what you think in the comments below. I hope you've enjoyed these ruby facts as much as I did. Which one surprised you the most? Let me know down in the comments below. I love hearing your thoughts. And if you want to keep learning more about gemstones, jewelry, and the hidden stories behind them, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. I'm Becky Booker, graduate gemologist, your downtown rock hound, and I'll see you next time.